We are Steve and Jill.
Together, we've been buying and reselling land since the 90s.
Our data-centric approach leaves our buyers asking, how can you sell it so cheap?
Here on the Land Academy Show,
We answer that and more. Steve and Jill here.
Good day.
Welcome to the Land Academy Show, entertaining land investment talk. I'm Stephen Jack Butala.
And I'm Jill DeWitt, broadcasting from the Valley of the Sun.
Today, Jill and I talk about how Land Academy is shifting into third gear for 2022.
You just brought this up on Clubhouse last week.
I have this thing about there's stages and everything. There's usually four stages, 3 or 4 stages in everything. And so Land Academy is getting into stage 3, which is stage 3 of everything is most exciting for me. It's like, yeah, we know it works. I'll explain it all. But stage 4 is where it all works and you're just eating bonbons and hanging out. It's not that fun.
By the way, I was going to thank everyone who suffered through yesterday's show. It was kind of a hodgepodge of topics. I think it was funny, though. If you didn't, I just want to get that out of there.
Oh, yesterday's podcast?
We were like all over the place. It's kind of like, who are these people?
If your girl's like mine, the holiday season is here. And so everything that gets is a distraction from that. See, Jill's whole life right now is about Thanksgiving. By the time this airs, Thanksgiving might even be on. And then it's about Christmas after that. Mm-hmm. And then it's about New Year's. And we have a tremendous amount of decorations for all of these holidays. It really starts with Halloween. And so working for Jill is no fun.
What?
Because it gets in the way of decorating. And
you don't work for me.
Getting turkeys and stuff.
You don't work for me.
I didn't say that.
Oh, okay.
I said working for Jill is a real distraction against what she wants to spend time on, which is the holidays.
I didn't understand the way you worded that, but I think I know where you're going.
This is a backwards compliment. And so really just sitting here just doing the show is getting in the way of what she wants to do for Thanksgiving.
Oh, I'm like, where are you going with this? Mm-hmm. I understand.
And that started yesterday with the podcast. Before we get into it, let's take a question posted by one of our members on the landinvestors.com online community. It's free. And don't forget to subscribe on the Land Academy YouTube channel and comment on the shows you like.
Nick wrote, I got a 50-acre, are we going to use this word?
So a 50-acre access list.
Thank you. Parcel for $42,000. He used a word that started with an L, for those of you who are listening, and I just hate that word. We both do. Before acquiring, we spoke with property owners around it until we came across a nice lady who was willing to give us an easement for next to nothing. Now we're under contract to sell. Wait, what did we buy it for again? 50,000.
42.
Now we're under contract to sell for $210,000.
Buy for 42, sell for 210.
Because we made a call and found a nice lady who would give access.
Because they got on the phone, ran down Jill's checklist for when you buy a property, talked to the neighbors, and they made $150,000. More than that.
Ding.
170.
Beautiful. Is there any more to it?
Nope.
Okay. That was awesome. So there was really no question.
No.
That was just a statement.
This whole week is really a celebration of, because it's Thanksgiving.
Good.
A celebration of...
Me?
Yes, Jill.
I'm thankful for you. Are you thankful for me?
Yesterday, we were at... Yes, I'm very thankful. Yesterday, we were at Costco trying to beat the rush for all this Thanksgiving stuff, and mission accomplished there, by the way. And Jill leaned over the Costco jewelry case and said, I would like this one, and this one, and this one. To which I said, let's just buy it all now, and I'll wrap it and put it under the tree. And she said, okay.
Perfect.
Is it going to make it that long?
Oh, yeah, I'm good about that.
Okay.
I'll forget about them. It's really kind of nice. I'm good. I can keep secrets, and I love surprises. If you tell me don't open that door because your present's in there, I won't open it.
So it got me thinking, women like jewelry, or Jill does anyway. And there's no limit, it seems, to how much, like shoes and stuff for Jill anyway. What's the man version of that? What's my version of?
Yeah,
there's just no limit to what I would.
Equipment?
No, I don't have any. I really honestly have all the guns I want. I have all the outdoor stuff I really want. With few exceptions, sometimes you need little parts and stuff. I'll tell you what I limitlessly collect. And I was thinking about this as we were checking out of Costco. and it's land. Limitlessly collect land.
That's your
just
man
because
candy.
of value, as long as it's really cheap on the buy side.
Right.
Man candy. I think you mean man jewelry.
Okay.
Man candy. Where do you come up with stuff like man candy?
I don't
It's
know.
like a different. Jill likes to cross phrases and like what she meant was eye candy and man jewelry.
And it's not.
Man candy. Maybe you want some man candy.
I mean, I want that. How do you know that's? You know what, babe? I said exactly what I meant to say.
Yeah, but you said, hey, Jack, maybe it's your man candy. Trust me, I don't need any man candy. You might need some man
Maybe
candy.
I do. I could use a little man candy. All right.
Today's topic, how Land Academy is shifting into third gear for 2022. This is why you're listening.
This is how we stay G-rated.
It is.
No kid got that.
Yeah, they did.
Oh, okay.
These kids know everything these days.
Oh, okay.
So in a show back every once in a while, probably once every 6 months, we do a show called The Stages of Wealth. And it's usually me and Jill sits there quietly. The first stage of wealth, I think, is, and I'll coincide the 4 stages of Land Academy, and we're sliding into number 3 here. The first stage of wealth for me is make more than you spend. You know, I've both of us have separately had times in our lives where we spend more than we make. And that's no freaking fun.
Nope.
It's terrible.
Yep.
So you get out of first gear, or the first stage of wealth, I should say, is when you're finally making more than you're spending. Your rent is less than your paycheck. Stage 2 is you're actually saving money. You're at a point where whatever revenue you have coming in or income you have coming in, you're accumulating some of it. Stage 3 is you start to have a balance. You have a balance sheet. Like, you know what you're doing now. You have a career, or you have a job, or you bought a house, and so you're starting to really accumulate a balance sheet, create a balance sheet, and so you're planning for the future. And then stage 4 is, I got it. I've institutionalized this whole thing, and we're making tons and tons of money to the point where you start thinking about giving it away, or inheritance, or legacy.
That's it. I think that's stage 5. You think it's all stage 4? I think stage 5 is like, now you're giving back, and you're not necessarily buying a hospital wing, but you're doing stuff.
Yeah,
you're doing
hospital wing's good.
Okay.
Some people don't need to go past 4. Some people need a hospital wing.
Right.
There's one of 2 of those people in this group right now.
Oh, they're really?
Yeah, you're the hospital wing
I'm
person.
not a hospital wing. No, that's hilarious. I thought you meant in Land Academy. I'm like, who are they? I'm like trying to guess. I'm like, I wonder who that would be. I'm not a hospital wing.
So from a Land,
I want to. You know what I want? I want to feed every kid that can't afford breakfast, or
me
kid
too.
kind of person. That's my hospital wing.
And we're pretty close to that. So anyway, in Land Academy, when Jill and I started Land Academy, I never knew it was going to go this far. That what I really wanted to do is create a group of people that are well educated about how to buy and sell land by our way, so that they can become our partners and we can all work together. And so, and that's stage 3. The first stage was just to see if it worked, see if anybody was interested in it. And it worked. It was actually an overnight success once we launched it. Getting it up to launch took a year. So that was stage 1. Stage 2 was, wow, people are actually listening to the show. They're interested in what we have to talk about it. I enjoy doing it. We decided early on, it's like, I don't hate doing this.
They're making money. They started to do deals, and it's working.
Right. Mm-hmm. So we're finally shifting into third gear now because of deal funding. Because
we spent 5 years in gear 2. I want to just say too.
I agree.
It was 5, almost 6 years in second gear. So if you're getting new in whatever you're doing, so these don't go fast necessarily.
Yeah.
Or I would argue, the more time you spend on them, the better it's going to be.
The better stage 4 or Jill's hospital wing is going to be. So we're shifting into third gear, and here's specifically why: because of deal funding. And I don't mean our deal funding at all, and I don't mean us funding deals. What I mean is we have a lot of people in our group now funding other people's deals, and they're all forming partnerships together. And so we're full blown shifting this into third gear because it's taken on a life of its own now.
Yeah.
Without, we do the show, we do a bunch of stuff to support it and half entertain, half educate, I guess. But the fact is, there's story after story after story of like today of people making hundreds of thousands of dollars, joining partnerships on both sides, both the money side and then the deal side. So I'm proud, is my point.
Yeah.
I think this is going to air the day before Thanksgiving. It is for sure. So
this is on Tuesday.
It is okay. 2 days.
Yeah. What were you gonna ask?
So I love stage 3. Stage 3 is like, it's a huge reward. I'm just in reward happiness mode with Land Academy. Stage 4 is probably many years from now where, you know, people are donating money now or whatever it works. So we're doing something big, really big together, like buying farmland all together as an investment or something.
I like it. Third gear, you're 55, 65 miles, not age, miles an hour. I'm thinking of it like in a car, you know, that's the speed that you're going, let's just say. And now you're on the highway.
In higher RPMs.
Yeah.
Fourth gear is, that's the top gear.
Yeah.
And hopefully your RPMs go down.
I like that. That's a great way of saying it. Need to send out a few thousand offers to property owners like us? Check out offers2owners.com. So it's offers2owners.com. No setup fees, free mail merge, exceptional service, and now including just released for everyone, concierge data and pricing. It's awesome. Give Offers to Owners a call today. Happy you could join us today. 5 days a week, you can find us here, including on Thanksgiving on the Land Academy Show.
Tomorrow, the episode on the House Academy Show is called the Failed Anatomy of a Spec Home Deal. You are not alone in your real estate ambition. Do spec homes make sense?
This topic, because came of me standing looking as an observer of a spec home going up and just scratching my head going, this is nuts.
I agree.
And we'll talk all about it. And just like, how does this talk about taking a gamble? It's more than I'm willing to do.
Great word.
Thank you. Thank you for tuning in. By the way, if you're a Land Academy member, be sure you join us on Discord.
We are Steve and Jill. Information
and inspiration
to buy undervalued property.
We hope you find our content valuable and we appreciate your support. If you have not already, please check out our channel and hit the subscribe button.
And your comments and suggestions help us to create the content you're here for. Hitting the like button helps to support our channel's algorithm and gauge your interest for future shows.